A very good evening, and we start with breaking news and a significant intervention tonight from the former Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner concerning the Labour Party's future direction and further piling on the pressure on Sir Keir Starmer. Let's go straight to Westminster and join our political correspondent Ali Fortescue. What has Angela Rayner had to say, Ali?
Well, Angela Rayner, the former Deputy Prime Minister, has been pretty eerily quiet this weekend since that bruising set of local election results. She is widely seen to be a potential leadership contender, and there has been plenty, as we know, of leadership speculation over the course of the weekend. She has now spoken. She has released a statement. I will read you part of it. She says, "This is bigger than personalities, but it is time to acknowledge that blocking Andy Burnham was a mistake. We must show we understand the scale of change the moment calls for. That means bringing our best players into Parliament and embracing the type of agenda that has been successful at a local level, rather than reaching back to an agenda and politics that has failed people. These are the fights we need to have, and the change in direction we need to see. Policy tweaks will not fix the fundamental changes facing our country. This government needs at pace to put measures in place that make people's lives tangibly better while fixing the foundations of a system rigged against them. The Prime Minister must now meet the moment and set out the change our country needs. Labour exists," she says, "to make working people better off. That is not happening fast enough, and it needs to change now." I think the most interesting part of Angela Rayner's statement were her words about Andy Burnham, aligning herself with the Mayor of Manchester, who undoubtedly is a popular figure among the party's soft left. What is she up to? Is this a game of 3D chess? Does she want the leadership herself? Is this a way of her getting support from some of those MPs, while Andy Burnham is, of course, in Manchester, not currently an MP who could go for the leadership of the party? Or does she genuinely think he would be a good person to be back in the fold? Or does she think Keir Starmer could carry on? Perhaps she does, or perhaps she would like to be in Andy Burnham's cabinet. We can speculate as much as we like. It is very hard to get into Angela Rayner's head right now. What I'm sure Downing Street will be doing is looking very carefully at that statement and trying to work out what happens next, because all of this has really been triggered by a backbench MP called Catherine West that perhaps some people watching might not have heard of until today, because she has said if the cabinet don't rally together and find a new leader, she will throw her hat into the ring, and that could spark a leadership contest. Of course, the other person everyone is going to be looking to is Wes Streeting, whose allies have said that he's not plotting, but he is planning in the event of a leadership challenge. I understand that he hasn't spoken on the phone or had a meeting in person with Keir Starmer since the local elections, but a lot of eyes are going to be on him as well.